bit going on. Happy Thankful Thursday from me to I love you guys. 8:01 on the dot, baby. So energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Readings, writings, ritual, spiritual consultation. No job too small. I literally do it all. 'Tis the season. Y'all get some vitamin C, get some cough drops, get some tea and honey and lemon and whiskey if you're feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling it. Yeah, we're in between cold season and oh, it's nice outside. Keep a jacket on. So energy is energy. If it resonates, for we fight against not flesh and blood, but a principality. All right. So give you guys some time to get in here. It's 8:00, 8:01 on the dot. Happy Thankful Thursday. We're moving into the weekend. We had a 311 portal yesterday. I'm not sure what it's about, but I'm getting ready to go find out. But that was yesterday. But in case you want to indulge and try to figure out, we are in a huge karmic cycle spinning. Shit is happening. All right, we are still in Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is tearing everything apart. If you don't know, now you know. All everything that you thought was real, it is not real. Can you see me? The illusions are breaking away, and people are literally going through karmic cycles. Anything that you didn't give up, that you knew or intuitively were guided to give up and let go, you didn't do that. Well, you're going to be forced to now, baby. You don't want the divine to force you to do something they've been told your ass to do, because when they do that, oh, you're like, that comes with a different price to pay. If they've been telling you to stay away from particular people, situations, places, you better do that, okay? Because we're in a very time sensitive judgment type of energy now, and you may start thinking of people from your past and you're like, why would I think about that person? They did this, they did that, because they're facing judgment and they're coming to grips of what they've done to you, and they're really being able, spirit's not letting up on these folks. Remember what you did on March 4th at 3:00. Remember what you did to my collective. Remember what you said. Why do when I feel like I talk about low vibrational entity, it feels like I'm talking about children, like people that just don't know any better, or they do, they just feel like, oh, I'll pretend like I don't know any better. No, you know better, you knew better, you should have did better, and now you're facing judgment, because whatever has caused folks to go against you or be against you, and in the end, it wasn't worth it. Now, come on, now say it with me now. And in the end, it was not worth it. Okay, so you have people now, they're, what y'all, get away from me. Third party situations, substances, people, friendships. People are avoiding people that they know are no longer going to help them grow. Like, just because you're stagnant, that doesn't mean I want to be that place. Just because you don't have any self-love doesn't mean I don't want to be in that place. And in the end, you will win. You know why? Because you chose yourself first. Okay, so in the energy of you choosing yourself first, you have a person here that's like, I don't want to. So since yesterday afternoon, this energy has been saying, I don't want to be with this third party. I literally disrespect them on purpose. They don't get it. And I said, well, why? Why? Because they feel forced into something they didn't really want. Well, I said, well, why are you forced? Nobody can force you to do anything. Well, it seemed like it was a better fit at the time. And now they want to heal from something, because ain't no money, ain't no peace where there's no love that abides. Oh, so that's what is the person. There's no peace in their life when it comes to this other situation and the other, whoever they chose or whatever they listen. Third party isn't limited to a person, but sometimes I feel like it is, right? Sometimes I feel like they chose going out gambling and drinking and using substances and just not being part of the family and doing what they want to do on their own because that's what they wanted to do. And you said, okay, how am I going to stop you from doing? You're not going to fight me and beat me up because you want to do what you want to do. Just know that when you step over that side and do what you want to do, you no longer are either welcomed on this side or you no longer can come back on this side. So you chose what you wanted to at the time that you thought was better for you, that you thought was the best fit. And now they're in deep regret because there's no peace. There's no love. There's no abundance, and whatever this person decided to choose over being in a relationship connection with you. Now, I feel like this is a spiritual relationship because we got Twin Flame came out to us and said, oh, so it is something very important right now happening with Twin Flame relationships, connections. And you know what what I feel as though Oh, there was a song that I had in my head all morning. Don't get to my yeah. So somebody wants to focus on their self and move forward, and I feel like they're trying to move into this relationship. So what I really feel like when it comes to these energies is somebody's grown into who they are. Okay, see, I don't know who sings that song. I don't know who sings that song. I can't even channel the messages. So you guys know who sings that song? Hey sis, Hallie Alexandra. Thank you so much. Hey Lynn. I'm gonna go. I don't know if that's Common or Drake or whoever. If you guys know the name of that song, I would love it. You have, look at middle of the deck, third party. You make me want to leave the one I'm with. Start a new relationship with you. This is what you do. And it turned out terrible. Thinking about it, thinking all the things that go along with you make me looks could be deceiving. Now what's bad is you're the one that hooked us up. Yeah, and what's sad is that I know, then for you, what should I do? Should I? Yeah, somebody was torn in between leaving this third eye ascension. Somebody's looking for must be love on the brain that got me feeling this way. Bankrupt. Lost all your shit, didn't you? Oh, hates to be you, baby. This one-sided relationship connection that they thought they could pull, but it's not happening. Somebody's very controlling here. Somebody's very selfish. Heart overhead decision. They're realizing that you're somebody that they want to be with, having an affair that both parties will take to the grave. It's getting out of control. Anything that comes easy isn't worth having. Who's playing Nintendo? It's like Mario game. All right. Picking up that energy, Nintendo. Having an affair both parties will take to the grave. I see that. Because you're my little secret. This third party worries about if this person is still dealing with you. Don't worry about what we doing over here. Worry about yourself. So, again, somebody thought that, I'm going to stay in this situation or have this situation that both parties will take to the grave. We will touch on that. We will. That's a whole nother energy too. Like, don't be coming out here, all right? Blessings of innocent and purity. God blesses those who are pure, for they will see God. Yeah, this person knows you're very pure and your energy. Look at it. My nose starts running. All I do is touch the cards and my nose starts running. This person realizes you're very pure and your energy. This person realized you weren't really out to hurt them. I don't know where they got that from, but you know what I'm saying? Your girl got a little cold. This person knew that something about you that you embody a childlike energy, also very pure, innocent. You're like this person's peace. Wherever they went to before, there was no peace. All right. Spend more time outdoors. Somebody's running away from a relationship, a connection. Somebody's not. So it's like somebody's not staying home. They're not being there. They're going out. They're doing things. They're running the streets. All right. Their trees are planted along the riverbank, bearing fruit each season. Their leaves never wither, and they prosper in all that they do. No matter what this person does to you, how they do it to you, it's like, you ain't break yet. You're like, you didn't build me. Why would I break? Come on. I might be a little hurt. I might cry. I might lash out. I might question. I might pray and meditate. I might go for a jog or work out about it. But I'm not going to wither away. You know why? Because that's how they are. They feel like they're withering away because they're no longer in this relationship, in this connection with you. Yeah, speak words of love. Be strong in the Lord and his mighty power. Now, I was just guided to look up. We have a new moon coming next week on the 18th. We had a 311 portal. I don't know what it was about yesterday, guys, but all I know is there was some type of change. And I knew consciously that there was a 311 portal only because I've been seeing 311 a bunch of like up until yesterday. And I'm like, what's this? And then I seen something on my YouTube. So it is changes that are happening in the world. So this person trying to be strong and they're divine. 610 is the significant number. June 10th. This is a collective of people. It was the summertime when we fell in love. So you may be rekindling a relationship. Don't beat me up. Or you may be meeting someone and or ending a karmic cycle with a situation by the summertime. And I just don't know where you are in reference to now. A lot of these karmic cycles are, we're in retrograde, okay? So we are in a period of time where everything is not what it seems. It's a little bit chaos or confusion. If you don't get rid of things in your life at this time, well, you're gonna have a hard time, okay? With God, all things are possible. I feel like this person, there's a codependency energy with them and this third party, whatever, whoever, however this third party is, we listen and we're not judging. But if you have faith, even small as a mustard seed, you could say this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Somebody was afraid to change situations. Well, listen, you are supposed to be uncomfortable in transitions in your life. If you are comfortable in every season, there's no changes. How are you just straight? You have to be uncomfortable, whether that's not having something what you want or what you want, but the divine always makes sure they give you everything that you need. So I feel like this person was uncomfortable with being uncomfortable, okay? So they were in this energy of, all right, now I realize that this is third party situation that I don't want to be in and I don't want to be involved in anymore. And I know I have the faith to be able to move forward. Okay, so focusing on God's love, make every effort to keep yourself united in spirit, binding yourself together with peace. Top of the deck, commit to a spirit of excellence. Now, I feel like this person's being more committed to their journey. Whatever you do, do well. So you get them how you lose them. Do you hear me? Okay, one more time for those that are cross-watching in karmic situations. You get them how you lose them. And what do you mean, Sunshine Goddess? Well, I'm coming, Mamacita. Well, if you were in a relationship, if you knew somebody was in a relationship with someone and you decided that, oh, well, I'm better for them. I'm better for them. I'm coming, Mama. I'm better for them. And you decide to mess with this person, and then you turn around and you're like, are you back messing with her? You didn't care what was happening at the time. You thought you was doing something by being with someone that was already in a relationship and a connection, and you think that you just this person just not going to do that to you under any circumstance. Like something about you is different from the rest, right? Well, no, actually. So you get it how you get them how you lose them. This person's trying to leave this situation with this third party, whatever, whoever, whatever it is, without drama and chaos, and just trying to just move forward. However the case may be, this third party is saying, hell no, you're not going over there with Sunshine Goddess Collective. You're staying here with me. This person's like, I don't want to be in this relationship and connection. Now, I don't feel like this person is doing things they used to do. First of all, I just feel like this person, this relationship, this energy that I'm picking up with this third party is like very, 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 very superficial. I don't think this person trusts this person at all. I don't feel it's one-sided. It's always been one-sided. All right. We have someone that doesn't like to show their emotions. So you have someone that doesn't want to show their emotions. It's not that they don't want to show their emotions. They just don't care. All right. And you have somebody trying to prove to this person or go harder that they're the one they're supposed to be with. But the whole time they're like, but you kind of knew I was already with someone. How far did you think we were going to go? All right. So let's just see. Free your mind. I wear tight clothes, high heel shoes. It doesn't mean that I'm a prostitute. No, here we go. That's all I needed to read. All right. So somebody may be hooked up with someone. I'm getting an energy of somebody that may hooked up with someone that they just were using for play, and this happened to turn into something. I just feel like this third party likes this person more than they like them. Always did, always have, and that's that. And now they look desperate as hell because the person wants to leave. There could be children involved, but this person said it's always been like that. Somebody could be wearing Vans or black or white shoes. It's always been like this. It's like this third party tried to put on a front that it was way more than it was when this person didn't really give them much of their self anyway. Shawty's a hitter, so it's like, and we also have looks could be deceiving. So I feel like this person thought, well, I'm gonna be able to get what I can get from here. It's something that this person was offering to your person that made them think it was a better choice. but looks could be deceiving. God will give you exactly what you want, and then he'll send you a distraction. So this person asked for someone that was pure in heart, genuine, authentic, and that's what they got. And then they decided, oh, I don't want that. I'm just kidding. Energy's energy. If it with this Knight of Pentacles energy, now this person's been planning and plotting on how to get back towards you in this relationship, in this connection with this Hangman energy. Simultaneously, somebody's getting used for their finances as well. So this is something that this person doesn't like as well. So it's like the Knight of Pentacles, blessings of purity and energy. This is what purity, this is what they've asked for. Spend more time outdoors. A Hangman, somebody does everything besides go home. And when they go home, they turn their back, they go to sleep. They go to sleep hoping and thinking, hoping to dream of you, to get a sign, to wonder where this relationship, where this connection's going. Do you know about the affair that both parties were supposed to take to the grave? So on top of dealing with this third party, there's another secret here that this person doesn't want you to find out or doesn't want you to know about. Do we want to know? 'Cause you're my little secret. Let's see. Oh, shoot, those cards fell. Oh, no, they didn't. They didn't fall all the way. Yeah, this person's worried about failing in life. Like, stop worried about failing. If you wake up every day to be better, don't worry about failing. Spirit, clarify having an affair that both parties will take to the grave. All right, if you find out about this, would this be something that would make you upset? Because I feel like this person doesn't want you to know anything as well. And I feel like somebody's threatened to tell you about whatever this situation. Thank you, Goddess Eureka, for the floating heart. Whatever this is, I think I know what it is. I know what it is. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna fill your own blanks. Having an affair that both parties will take to the grave. It's feeling like there was a conversation about this never coming out. Whatever this person did, they know that if you ever found out, you would be very upset and heartbroken. And they know that. See, it's like somebody did something for you to not be in their life, and then they turn on and did something else. So it's like double duo here. It's like if you find out, and I feel like this person wants to open up to tell you about what it is. I also feel like this person, they're realizing that every time they, really out here showing people that you are guided and supported by something that is unmeasurable and can't be seen. Like you're starting to make people realize that if they F around and find out when they do stuff to you, that you really have a spirit team that backs you up, that there is something divine about you, that every time that they do something to you, their life just starts to go in shambles. It starts to fall apart. And it's like, maybe this person feels like until they can be right by you, that they shouldn't be around you. I feel like this is how they feel. Now, I would say the same thing. Like, listen, if you don't have anything good to offer the life of the collective 10 of Wands, it's better that you just stay over there, because you come over here with your shenanigans, you're going to have more baggage when you leave with your shenanigans as well. Somebody was being used for financial gain. Somebody knew that. That's the thing. Thank you, Horn, for confirmation. They knew they were being used for finances. Okay, so while they thought, oh, I'm just going to use this person for whatever they were using that person for, they were also turning around being used as well. And then they turned around and they had absolutely nothing left. Before they could even catch on, they had nothing left in their life. Now this person's thinking about how abundant you are away from them, how stable and solid you are, regretting not giving to you. Somebody views you as like living your best life, or the pain that you've been inflicted, or the things that has happened in your life. It's like, it didn't stop you. You're still happy. You're still smiling while I'm in this heartbreak energy, because I know I've done things to you or behind your back that I know if I find out, it'll be a super wrap. And then again, I feel like you have this third party over here that's like, all right, fine. You want to go over there with Sunshine Goddess Collective? Well, I'm going to tell them this, or I'm going to do that, or I'm going to say this and I'm do that. It's like, where was this energy when you thought you was stealing this person? So what is it to, I just feel like there's third parties that want to come tell you things about someone that you already know. and to start trouble and to have you look less appealing, or have this person look less appealing to you because of what they've done to them. But it's like, I would never let that stuff go happen in my life. That's why you are you and I am who I am. And when you try to interfere, succeed in a relationship connection that I was dealing with, not figuratively, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing the conversation out there, what did you think was going to happen? You literally said, I'm going to step on your toes. Anything built on faulty foundations will crumble. Anything built on another woman's tears will not stay silent. So, or woman or man, anybody's pain. These third parties are out here building situations on other people's pain. Oh yeah, I got the man. Ah, he's never going to cheat on me. He's going to do better to me than everybody else. Well, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. Because this third party's in like this desperation ass energy. Yeah, they're desperate to be loved by this person with the Nine of Swords, and they knew this person didn't love them. They're delusional. It's in their mind. It's what they wanted. It's not what they were getting. It's what they wanted. And again, Spirit, clarify this Nine of Swords and this Lovers card. Now, this person's in despair because they can't come and be with you or in your life. Now, I'm not saying take somebody back, but you are where their happiness lies here. It's like this person can't lay in the bed with it. Like, and this is terrible because I pick up this energy. Like, all right, we're going to pick up masculine energy. There's a masculine energy that doesn't trust this third party. Like, if they give them their debit card to go gas, they're wondering, are they going to take my debit card and do something crazy? Or it's just like there's no trust between these two people at all. It's like this person doesn't even sleep peacefully next to this person at night. They rather not be in this person's life or around this person because it's like Boaz isn't getting any rest. Laying up there with Delilah's ass or Jezebel's ass is no rest there. He's like, I don't know what Ruth's doing, and why does Ruth seem so happy without me? It's like, your Ruth is like, well, because you don't make me happy. You being in my life adds happiness, but if I'm not with you or around you, now I can't lean on you for my happiness. And I feel like this is what this person, it feels like their happiness was codependent on you, but you would never know that because of the way that they treated you, of the things that they've said, of them holding back in the relationship, being a selfish lover, not giving, and dealing with these other third party situations that they thought were better. And it's nothing about that is better. With the Five of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Swords, there's just a whole bunch of lies, deceit, and sabotage energy over there. That's what you signed up for. I'm not judging. We're not judging, but you get what you get. Don't be upset. That's what they asked for when they were being deceitful to you. Energy's energy. If it resonates, something about the birthday party, somebody regrets not being involved. So it's like maybe you were the person that would go all out for them for their birthday, and this third party barely wanted to say happy birthday. They're dealing with extreme measures of you, your purity, your innocence, and how you are, and they got exactly what they asked for. Ooh, I feel like somebody has met their match. That's what it's feeling like. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. And I feel like you stayed loyal to this person no matter what they did and how they did it to you. With the Knight of Wands, especially when it comes to your sexual energy, like I don't feel like you ran to other people, other situations to heal that between you two. The purity energy, you could be celibate, you could be abstinence. With the Knight of Pentacles, you know what I do pick up as well? Maybe you knew, maybe there's parts of you that kept hope that this person would be better. But again, with the looks could be deceiving and the Seven of Wands, you are like, you know what? I need to wake up. This person is exactly what they're showing me. Once you start accepting the truth and the realization of this person and the parts of you that are accepting the lowest vibration and the things that were causing you to self-sabotage, I feel like that's when the flip switch. Literally overnight with the Temperance energy, and you would say, you know what, if that person was sent from me to God, they wouldn't act like that. And that's what I say, I'm sorry, but God would not send me a person that would cause confusion. Sorry, you're not for me. God wouldn't send me a person who would lie to me right to my face. God wouldn't send me a F-boy or F-girl. God wouldn't send that. Okay, so when you started stepping into your energy and realizing what you want, it's something about you that activated this divine masculine and this divine feminine. It's something within them. They're like, all right, so, and this is like, and we all been through some stuff in life, so we're not judging. But it's like, I mistreated this person on purpose because of who I am. Maybe if I didn't understand who I was at the time, remember, you have a version of you, the healed version of you and the unhealed version of you. The healed version of you, nothing's attached. Your ego, when you get to a point in your journey where nothing's attached, where your ego says, I don't need anything, I have everything I need within inside me, you have reached a place that you are unfuckwittable. Okay, because you say, all right, well, just, if it's not for me, adios, I gotta go. I don't know. I don't like, do you want me to sit, cry, and scream about it? If it's not for me, it's not for me. They were having a hard time of how you were just so freely moving through this separation or this breakup, to the point where this person started questioning, is no way this person could leave my life and not have anybody else. But it's like, you didn't need to have anybody else to leave this person's life. But in their mind, you know why? Because they knew that you deserved better. They're not going to come out and say, hey, you deserve better. I know I can't give that to you. Now, some of them may move away and try to keep their distance, but like wanting to have that 1 foot in and 1 foot out. But this is an energy here where it's like, they left my life because they went to find someone better, blah, blah, blah. Now, if you know you want to be with someone, you are better, right? But this is a lot of their self-esteem, where they knew in the bottom of their heart the things they've done, how they were doing at these third-party situations, having affairs with people that they think you would never find out about. Okay, but simultaneously not happy in their situation. So it's like, all right, I left. You jumped out the frying pan into the fire, and you can't blame anyone for yourself but yourself. So in this energy of realizing this third party, this is such a self-sabotaging energy. It's like this person regrets even being with this person, because, thank you for clarifying, it's like they're trying to transmute that pain from that third party on top of losing you, on top of, is it with this Knight of Pentacles here and this Knight of Wands energy with this Temperance and this King of Pentacles, I feel like they know that I feel like the divine showing them straight up that you're capable, that you possibly are being with another person. Like, it's in their mind so much that you walked away from them for another person, that they don't realize, as spiritually attached as they are to you, what they're saying is, all right, Spirit, I may not be the best match for this person. They do deserve better. Right? And if they keep thinking that, they're willing literally that situation into your life. Instead of saying, I'm going to be better for this person, instead of saying, God, help me become a better person to fix this relationship, they start saying, God, I hope they don't run into someone that loves them, cares for them. They're setting an intention of you being with somebody better, because that's all they're focused on. You know why? Because they left this situation thinking that they found something or someone better, and it's total opposite of that. But it's like, you actually deserve those situations. So this person's worried that you're going to be happy in another situation, and they're trying to manifest that to not happen. But I don't think they're using the right words and the right things, because they're in this heartbreak energy. Oh, I know they deserve better than me. And okay, well, say different, talk different, change your way of thinking, don't change your life. Okay, so where are we at now with this? Spirit, clarify this Temperance and this King of Pentacles. If you did move forward, whatever, like, okay, oh, well, too bad. If you did move forward, if you did move on to another relationship connection, somebody's pulled out the candles because you're not bending, because you have free will, because they want you in their life. But the divine's like, if you're not doing this with truth, it's not that one. You can't do magic on that one. Why would you want to do magic on someone instead of like just operating in this energy where, y'all really are getting together? Spirit, let's clarify some of this energy. So what do they want from my collective? Okay, they want to heal this situation. I'm trying to it's like it's going blah, blah, blah. What do you want this energy? They want to heal this relationship, this connection with you, because they are the one that's withering away while you're prospering in life. And they didn't think it would be this way, because they got what they got. They shouldn't be upset. Forced to do shadow work. This person didn't want to do the shadow work, and that was a problem. So they're thinking like, I don't want to do the work. What if they find somebody else that will? It's like this person, this is you see, don't leave, no babe, don't leave me, girl, please stay with me too. The only thing that is real is love. We got blessings of purity and innocent. Speak words of love. Commit to a spirit of excellence. See, they thought you was gonna go run to somebody else or run to something else or do something else. You said, all right, well, I'm ending this relationship. I'm gonna work on me. I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna get a better job. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. When I went through a super breakup, you know what I did? Yeah, I went to get another job. I'm gonna find something to do with my time. Shoot, you're not gonna mess with me and my money flow. I'm a put my foot into it. You could do it. Put your back into it. Somebody wants to have intimacy, some type of intimacy. But yeah, you did the work. You did the healing. You had the courage to walk away. You had the courage to be strong, right? You're like, okay, this person is who they are. I accept them for who they are. Maybe I don't need to stay, but a lion never changes it. A zebra never changes its stripes. You're like, the thing with this person is, what's beating them up the most with Metallic is you accepted them for who they are, and times in their life where they could accept themselves for who they are. So now that they're accepting themselves for who they are, you are nowhere to be found. Come back. I love me. You're like, well, I loved you too. I love me enough for the both of us, but you couldn't see that. So I'm gone with the wind. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. And they're hoping that you return. They're hoping that you come back. Absolutely get it done, girl. 1111. Listen, I'm telling ya. And I read this last night. Thank you for saying that, because I kept getting in my mind and I kept forgetting. I read something last night about the twin flame situation, and this is probably why it's coming back up, because a lot of the twin flames in my collective, the masculines energy, the warlocks that are turning into warlords, they're going through heavy ascension. They cannot go through the healing that they need if you're in their face. Okay, so God will say, separate from them. I don't separate. Anything that's for you is going to be yours. If it doesn't come back, it wasn't for you. So, hey, that was the best thing anyways. But during twin flame relationships, at some point, you're going to need to separate yourself from this person. They need to be away from you in order to grow. If they're always with you, what's going to happen is, while they're doing this shadow work, because the feminine energy is responsible for the masculine, and the feminine is responsible for the situation and the spiritual realm. Right? That's why she comes here, and he's here to protect and provide her on the physical realm, while she protects and provides for him on the spiritual realm. Okay, so we are that. If she is with him and he's undergoing shadow work, what he'll do is he'll pull her light. She may have already done the work. He'll pull her light and literally siphon her energy. He'll get big with ego instead of big with spirit. You need to separate from these people. If you really want it to work, you'll separate. What's for you will always be for you. If God wants you to have it, it'll come back. Energy to energy. If it resonates. I also feel like this person, if you moved away from them or took time away from them, that's when they started ascending and becoming better. And you actually may have been feeling at peace. Okay, energy. You see the divine masculine and the feminine energy. You stay around them, they'll siphon your energy. Because what I feel like, this energy that I feel, this is not personal opinion, is you meet this person, you start the journey together. Sometimes somebody goes a little bit further than the other. Sometimes someone stays back a little bit. If you're up here and your masculine's here, they're going to siphon you back to this way, when they're supposed to meet you where you're at. They're supposed to ascend to meet you where you are. So in this energy, I feel like this person is just like, how are you if you love me the way I love you, how come I'm in this heartbreak energy? How come I'm not getting rest and I'm not sleeping? And here you go posting on social media, I slept so good last night. They're not understanding what's going on, is because in this energy is they chose another situation over you. Separation means working on your damn self, not another person, not things that bring you down. When you separate from people, all right, we're separating. You're not doing what I need you to do in this relationship connection. They're supposed to work on themselves, not other people. What some of these people do is you say, all right, I'm not going to deal with you, or I'm not going to be with you, or I don't like the way that you're treating me anymore, because you know what you want in life and you stand up for yourself, and you separate from them instead of taking that time to fix their self Instead of taking that time to work on themselves, they go work on other situations, reopen karmic cycles. It's a big toxic mess. How did we get here? Because you should have took time for yourself. It's okay to be alone for a second. This is giving me energy of somebody that can't be getting alone. Now, listen, sometimes people go from people to people. Now, if you keep going to this other people and the same issues are rising, I'm not judging and all, but I think you might be the problem. Okay, so again, this person, you're not in their life, but they're going through the same things with another person and a different person. It's like, well, when you learn to live on your own and learn to be by yourself, heal. Instead of filling the voids of other people cannot fill the voids in your life that you need to heal. Right? And what did Spirit tell me this morning when I was getting up? That somebody is such in this energy of not being able to heal that they can't even sit in silence. What are you worried about? Turn the TV. Like, they always have to have a constant distraction from listening and thinking to their own thoughts because of all the things that they've done, not only to you, other people, and situations. It's like the walls are closing in. Acknowledge the truth, and the truth will set you free. And also the low vibrational entities that are on them that you separate yourself from, they're not feeding them. They don't have that light that you have. So it's like that's making them feel even more crappy. Somebody just feels terrible, and it's a spiritual illness. It's not really, nothing's really wrong. And I keep telling you guys this, it's just these people, that entities, those low vibration entities on them are like dissipating because there's no light there for them. It's like, there's nothing to feed them. It's all right. And especially when it comes to these third-party situations, they're falling apart because you took your energy back from this person. Your light was literally the reason why them and the third party were having a good time. If they were going back and forth in between, is because they would take your light and they would go fill up a dark monster or a dark entity. And then when they started dwindling down and going away, did you ever notice if somebody had a third party situation and you were still dealing with them or around them, that it turned to crap when you walked away or when you no longer indulged because it was your light. And now they're realizing that it was your light, and there's no peace here with this third party. Finding out this third party stabbed them in the back. Somebody literally is going to walk in on somebody in the bed with someone. God already, the divine, tried to warn this person, don't be around them. This isn't someone that you should be with in a relationship and a connection. That's why I said you don't want to find out the hard way. While collective, you are at peace, and this person's reflecting on the past, the things that they've done, and the things that they've said. All right, Spirit, clarify the shadow work. How do they feel while they're doing the shadow work? Tearing their asses up, right? Worn out from the shadow work. Yeah, because it's like you created this situation in your life where it's harder. Like, instead of doing the work when you were supposed to be doing it, then it's like, imagine doing the shadow work, broke, busted, disgusted, broke down. At least before, when you were supposed to do the work, you had a little bit of money. Right? At least you were able to enjoy life. This person got to the point where they can't even enjoy their own life anymore because they have to literally spiritually catch up, is what I hear. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Yeah. Come on, Mr. Sleepy, get up. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Yeah, now they're trying to figure out how they're like spaced out. You know that matrixy feeling? Well, I don't know if you guys do, but I do because I'm tapped in all the time. But it's like where you're like, whoa, am I like, it's like they're going through they're going through a spiritual change, but it's making them feel matrixy, right? So what happened the other day? My friend said to me, oh, I thought your car was different than this. She's like, why did I think your car? I said, girl, I think you done timeline jumped. And I said, but I'll accept it. She thought my car was something different. Okay, well, you've been driving in my car mad times. Like, girl, how you never, like, but when she said that yesterday, I'm like, oh, well, you're seeing me in a new timeline. So it's like, they're seeing you in different lights in different ways that I don't think they thought you were going to be like that. Like, say you were building a business and you met this person. Oh, they're not gonna succeed. And it's like, you're like, well, if I'm with you, why don't you support me? But then you turn around and you see them supporting the karmic on something. You're like, you know that it's not gonna work out or be for the long run, because this person was only doing things at the time that benefit them at the time. They when you're operating under low vibration entity, they don't care about what happens next week. They're worried about right now, today, this hour, this minute, this second. They don't care about long-term goals and long-term things like that. So now this person is like, they've hit a dead end in their life. It's like, all right, well, I don't I'm doing the work over here, sir, ma'am. You got to do the work. Energy's energy. If it resonates, one of the things they realize is what they regret is that close, thank you, spirit, is they wanted to love you the way that you wanted to be loved. Now, on my Facebook, I do be on my shit. Some days I go there with messages. If you guys want to go over there and follow me in Sunshine Sunstar, you cannot love people the way you want to love them. And I know I say this a lot, so it's an energy here. I want to know what turns you on so I can be all that and more. I like to know what makes you cry so I can be the one who always makes you smile, because they don't like that you're separated from them. They don't like that, you know. And I feel like, you know, people do things that they do at the time, and we're not judging them, but this person's trying to heal from a lot of things they've done to you. If you don't want this person back, fine. It doesn't necessarily mean this is could be a past person. Like I tell you guys, we are closing a lot of chapters in the collective. A lot of doors are closing. This could be someone that you meet that's been that was going through this, that realized dealing with third parties in situations, because it's like a lot of new energy in our collective, but it also is a lot of the things from the past coming out, because I feel like people are really learning the lessons. I'm like, why are we still talking about this? Because they're learning the lessons, and we're just getting the confirmations of the lessons that they've learned. All right. I love when I do readings for people and my soul family, and then they come with the confirmations like, he said exactly what you said. I'm like, see, girl, I told you. I be trying to say not told you so, but I'm like, see, remember when I, you know what I'm saying? Because I got your back. So Spirit, clarify this love language, wanting to know, and they regret it. I just, you know, you're not hard to love. You're not hard to love at all. That's it. You love who you love, how you love, and I feel like they are regretful, because I feel like the way that you initially loved them, you may not love them the way that you did before. Not that you don't love them, but it's like they don't get that pure, innocent love that you had for them before all the heartache and pain. Yeah, you love them unconditionally, but it's like, capping that love, sir, ma'am, because you have to prove to me that I can be safe to love you the way I came in loving you, and that childlike energy I gave you. You had me in a relationship when I was pure, when I was innocent, when to you could do no wrong to me, and I was all for you, and nobody else was involved. And it's like the moment they lose that, it's like they start, no, like, you had all of this person unconditional, the way that you wanted, the way that you asked for, and then you say, oh, well, I don't know if I really want it that way. And it's like, now they're trying to figure out how to get you. It'll never be the way it used to be. Okay? Especially after all the pain and hurt that you went through with this person. They got to do the work. I don't care who this person is coming back to your life. Okay? They've got to do the work. Okay? And you're like, I don't know, Sunshine Goddess, it just feels like they're blocked from my life. They are blocked from life. As bad as you love them, as bad as you yearn for them, as bad as you want to be with them, remember, you love yourself just as bad and more. Okay? You cannot pour into someone and love someone more than they love you. And these are the lessons. Not to hurt you, not because you don't deserve it, because it's like the divine's like, listen, I want you, all that love you have for them, and we get it and we know, but they're not ready to receive that. Okay, so we don't want you to be hurt. What we want you to do is take that love and pour it into you. Okay, so they're wondering why you're so happy without them. And it could not be that you're so happy without them, but it's like, what are you going to do? Okay? They have a lot of heartbreak surrounding this relationship connection. This is heavy twin flame energy, heavy twin. But it's also a lot of happiness in the pain, because you're transmuting that pain. Okay, with the Magician card, you're transmuting that pain. So it's like, it's not that you're happy about the separation. It's not that I feel emotional. It's not that you didn't want to be with that person. It's not that you didn't want to try to make it work. But it's like, after you've done all you can, it gets to a point. And I feel like you had reached that point. They never thought you'd reach that point. And this is where we are. Energy's energy. If it resonates. And it's like they despise this third party, but it's like, no, you chose to go over there. Well, they made it seem like they were gonna do this for me and do that for me, but did they do it? Did you get it? Was it worth it? Them leaving these situations that where they had you in this pure energy, they had you to themselves. They had everything. Now they want to fight the world and fight other people and said the like no. And then you got these karmic people that may try to come in your life to distract you from your person. They're stuck in a damn karmic loop over somewhere like a damn movie because now they don't know how to untrap themselves from being entangled with someone that was already in a divine relationship connection. The hamster wheel is going for these third parties. Let it go, Elsa, let it go. Spirit clear for this harsh breakup. They're ready to leave these third party situations. They're not getting anywhere from them. Nothing's coming. They're like, I can't even prosper over here with you. Like, it's like, at first it was an illusion that there was financial abundant energy, but the more they got in tune with this person, now this person, what I feel like is they have a very abundant energy because they are a twin flame and they are supposed to be in a divine relationship, but they're walking around in the Five of Pentacles, whatever. So they go be with this third party. Guess what they do? They, unbeknownst to them, energetically transfer their wealth to the third party. So the third party could be elevating and ascending while they're with them is because the principalities on that third party, literally spiritual hooks is what I hear. Energy's energy. If it resonates, something about this third party, first of all, doing magic and shit, they got some type of hook in this person. Okay, their best friend straight up jealous of you. They don't want to see them shine. Okay, so this is a karmic. Maybe they left your relationship or they put their friends first. Their friends trying to get them out of this relationship connection out of pure jealousy. Not because they say this is the best interest. They don't want to see this person what? Shine with you. So they're jealous. Okay, so that's a karmic energy right there. They're the father. The timeline adds up with the due date. Okay, so there's that baby energy of here. Somebody, now we're not saying the baby is karmic. It may be a karmic situation, but you finding out with this hangman energy or somebody trying to not tell you that there's a child involved because they're trying to wait for a paternity test. Well, they are the parent. The dates match up with the hangman energy. So that could be another situation where they're not trying to come forward and tell you the truth when it comes to that already. Okay, they're still living in the past. They haven't moved on like they said they did with this Four of Swords. So this person could be in a whole nother relationship, a whole nother person, but still trying to hold on to your energy because being with you is what they really want to do. But they have to let it go, Elsa. Let it go. Either move on or do right by the collective. But what you're not going to do is stand in the doorway or stand on the fence because we're going to just come push you off to the side that you want to be at. I'm not going to pull you to my side. I'm going to push you off the fence. Oh, I got to decide. Oh, you're getting out of here expeditiously. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Family is just a word to them. They don't know how to raise one or be a part of one. So again, if they did start a family with this third party, that's not what they want. They're still living in the past in reference to wanting to come be with you. If they're telling this third party they moved on, they haven't. Okay, and there's somebody here that's a friend of this person that's very jealous of the relationship connection that they have with you, and I think it'd be the affair that both parties may take to the grave. Energy's energy. If this person, they're drowning in their own illusions. They cause these. It can't be a secret if you know about it, it's not a secret, but they had secret pregnancies, they had secret families, secret friendships. I don't think the friendships are secret, but you could have said, I don't think that person's good for you. I don't think that person's 418, 618 are significant dates. I don't think this person, oh, they're not jealous of me. I've just been friends with them, but you're like, they're jealous of you. And then behind your back, they go bring them to meet up with other men or women, whatever the case may be. But this because that friend wants what you have. That jealous friend wants what you have. Spirit, clarify this jealous friend energy. Yeah, with the Seven of Wands energy, they want what you have, so they're trying to deter them. I don't think they saw that at the time. Oh yeah, go with that person. That's a better option while it's simultaneously plan and plot on who you're with or who you want to be at, you know, in the background. We got heavy Leo energy here as well. Heavy Leo energy, especially with the 7 of Wands and 10 of Wands. Yeah, the spirit said, oh, you want heavy Leo energy? All right, well, yeah, carry those bags. Since you don't know how to be strong on the inside, you want to fall for things and be goofy and all types of stuff. This person is just, they're giving me a headache. Somebody wants to travel or go away on vacation with you. They think that if you guys go away together, it'll be better, okay? They do not want an open relationship. They only want to be with you. So again, if this person in the past was acting like, oh, there we go, 222, Mr. King of Swords. If they were acting like in the past they couldn't decide or commit to being with one person, it's like somebody wants to settle down now. That's the energy. So this Soul Spirit, this is what, because all that player ways and that player stuff is giving them a headache, and then they're tired of keeping people in the background and shadows and blackmail and all types of craziness. Somebody, oh, so you're tired of your own shit. Aria, okay, gets to a point, doesn't it? Energy's energy. If it resonates, knowing that they don't want to be in this third party, because it doesn't, at the end of the day, the day's got to end, and you're like, why don't they want to be with this third party? Because there's no spiritual growth there. And they're realizing that, and they're understanding that, and they want to be where the true love lies, and that would be with you after they push you away, after they done all the things, after they went and chose their friendships over this relationships, or possibly had outside children, or try to get new families, or whatever the case may be. But it's like, sir, ma'am, you did all this, and now it's like, and I had read a comment yesterday that someone's like, I don't want someone after they've done all this stuff to me. I get it. I didn't say you had to have them back. I just said that this person regrets what they've done. Now, they could live in this regret all their life and not say anything, but this person's not going to let life pass by and not try to come back and be in another relationship and a connection with you again. Like, that's not what they want. It's so interesting because King of Swords was the only person. Yeah, King of Swords was the only person we had out. And what I feel like that with that King of Swords is not personal opinion. I feel like they know that they have to get right with you or get lost forever. That's it. Like, they have to come in diligently, authoritative, structure, leadership energy, the High Priestess energy. It's like you're not getting nothing over on the High Priestess. So you either do right by them or get gone. It's your judgment that you're going to have to serve. That's another thing, too. Somebody's realizing that their lives went to shit after they did wrong to you. But it's like, okay, what did you think was going to happen? How many of y'all tell people, just don't worry about doing bad to me? Like, because I don't want to. You could have told this person. You could have warned them about the third party. You could have warned them about. It's something that you warned them about, where it's like, all right, I'm going to listen to this person and do right by them, or I'm not. But it's something that you told this person that came true. Whether it was unsure about paternity test, whether it was something about, being with someone and they were dealing with other people, but it's something you told this person. And now will they tell you? I don't think so. Not until they get to a space of more accountability. But whatever it was, Spirit tell me to tell you, collective, that whatever you said to them, you were right. You were right. You were right. And not only are they embarrassed about what you were right about, but it's like, but they're going through shadow work. So like, embarrassed. There's words here that they're feeling: embarrassment, shame, grief, guilt. And we're not telling them to claim to fame that, but it's like they're reflecting back on things that they've done that are creating guilt, shame, embarrassment. I didn't have to do that. Why'd I do that person that way? It's just, I can't think of more words, but yeah, I get where I'm coming from. And it's like they pretend that they wanted to be in this grand open relationship, but at the end of the day, the day's gonna end. They don't want nobody with you at all. They don't want you with nobody else at all. So whether this is a past person that's in this energy or a new person that's learned their lessons and they don't want to mistake, somebody may have blue eyeshadow on today. They don't want to mess it up in reference to like, I've been down this road before. I know what I've done. So we got like three energies. You got somebody that's going through heavy shadow work. You got someone that's almost out of it, and you have someone that's out of it, and they're just being committed to being a better person. Energy's energy. If it resonates, 9/11. And what I really love about this, I love how spirit uses the fire engine to like say, okay, that was the point. So they're changing their life. They're changing their way of thinking as well. Somebody just doesn't, they don't like chaos anymore. They don't like drama, chaos. They don't like those things anymore. They don't like being in this energy of feeling so broken. But you're not broken. You're just going through an ascension. But we all know, we all been there. This is giving me like, either they didn't do the work when they were supposed to, or they're just new to their journey, and they're starting their shadow work. That's what it feels like. Somebody, because I feel like I must got new people on here that are new to their journey. Shout out to my new soul family members. Yeah, it's hard, but you know what I'm saying? We go back a little bit. We touch on them topics, but we also move forward. So I just feel like it's because we may have new soul family members that some of these energies are coming up, but you've always been pure to this person. They always viewed you as in this purity, pure like energy. They regret keeping things from you, secrets from you. Somebody regrets the way that they talk to you. Somebody just in regret of not trying to create more happiness within this relationship. You make them happy. You make me feel like a natural woman or man, whatever the case may be. Like, you're just who you are with this person. It just flows so natural. Instead of running and being afraid and wanting to stay with this third party and being an F-boy or girl, they're realizing like, this is what I never really wanted anyway. It just seemed appealing at the time. Energy's energy. If it resonates, because a relationship that's turned abusive. So that is another thing too, is that karmic relationship has turned abusive. That's it. Spirit said, that's it. Say it. That's it. All right. So God blesses blessings of innocent and purity. God blesses those whose heart are pure, calling this person to walk away from illusions and towards the truth. So this person is like asking the divine, show me the right path, show me which way to go. That's what I want to do. I no longer want to stay connected to this low vibration. Connect me to living water, in reference to, I want to feel, I want my emotions, because if I can feel pain and grief and shame and anger, what's stopping me from feeling love and compassion? I know what that is, because if I can reciprocate trash ash energy back to this third party, I know I'm capable of reciprocating love and purity, honesty, genuine authority to someone I'm supposed to be with. Energy's energy. If it resonates. And there's something about this person with mermaid journey, which I just feel like that may be tied to their sexuality. All right. The sea belongs to him, for he made it. His hand formed the dry land too. This person realizing, if you're going to be a big fish, baby, be a big fish. All right. If you're going to be amongst the ocean and the sharks, and that's where you want to be, fine. But if you want to be a land animal, you got to be a land animal. You can't go back and forth. You can't be a land animal and have a relationship with the fish, or be a fish and have a relationship with the land animal. It's not going to work that way. Okay, so make a decision and stay there. Energy's energy, and you're not going to be judged by what you want or how you want it. But what you cannot do is come into people's lives with chaos or confusion. Okay, and I feel like this person, they're like, if I'm capable of being angry, mad, and deceptive, why can't I be full of love? You can. You get it? You just chose not to. That was your choice here. You chose not to. Okay, commit to a spirit of excellence. Whatever you do well. And I feel like this person is trying to be a better person, not only for you, but for themselves. But also they're realizing, if I could be this low vibration, toxic, demonic, whatever, low vibrational, why can't I be high vibrational as well? And when they see you in that energy after all this shit they did to you, they're like, oh, well, if I hurt this person by doing this to them and they're still out here smiling and thriving, it may not be over for me. Energy. And still, even if you're not with this person, or you're not connected to them, or you don't talk to them, or whatever the case may be, they still know that you're thriving and surviving and have survived some of the attacks that came from someone that basically you was sleeping with the enemy, or someone you thought you could trust. But it's like, this right here is not for you, collective. This lesson right here is for them to understand, appreciate what you had the first time. You can reflect good energy with people. If somebody's giving you good energy, you can reflect that back. It's like, again, this person thrived in chaos for so long and they regret that, especially when it comes to you, because you are the love. It's like somebody's like, you are the love of their life, and they pushed away this person that's the love of their life, or they realize, I have to treat people with love. Now, what's this card we got right here, Spirit? Oh, yeah. Embrace your emotions. Okay. Express love through gifts. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. We got 17, 18, 19. All right. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. And we have patience. Love is patient. Love is kind always. Somebody may want to give you something. Again, with this Pegasus energy, embracing their emotions. Which, being free, like, listen, if you're free to be toxic, but you're not free to be high vibrational, make it make sense. All right. And what do we have top of the bottom of the deck? Union of hearts. So somebody knows you're someone that they want to be with. Energy's energy. If it romance, lavish someone you love with personal attention and affection. And I feel like, you know what, I do feel like this person is an energy of someone that, oh, I'm not going to do this for this and this and that. Okay, well, don't. You don't have to. But they're being guided to. They're being guided to show you more, to step up. The divine's almost like telling this person, if you want to be in my collective's life, you have to prove. You have to do not go to a goddess without an offering. This is the energy I'm picking up. It's like, if they come into your life, they have to, and this ain't about money either. This is, if you're not offering love, time, attention, decency, you're not going to be allowed in the collective's life. Energy's energy. If it and that's it. That's it. That's all. Look at, is it too late to apologize? Sticking out, intense connection. This is a deep connection. And I feel like your love triggers them. Your love is my love. It would take an eternity to break us up. Either change the Amistad couldn't hold us. Yeah, you guys have past life energy. And I feel like they got it so wrong with you in the past lives. 9/11. They got it so wrong with you that this is their only time to get it right. Proper burial for freedom. Spirit said take this card. Okay. Sacrifice to Orisis, Lord of the Dead. All right, proper burial for freedom. So they gotta let the old things die in order for new cycles to begin. And that's what I feel like. So sacrifice to Orisis. Let's see what we have. Proper burial of freedom. I don't know. I just got the feeling when I got it, when I opened it, and Spirit said take this card. All right, so in order for life to flow and express itself, that which belongs to the world of death must be released. There's nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to things that no longer serve us, which is better left to die. Though it takes great spiritual courage and trust to allow this to happen, or as the Lord of the Dead, guide you now to release things that no longer need to be a part of your life so that you may be free. You need to see something through and let it go so that you are free from it. You may or may not be fully aware of what this is, but your energy field is somewhat haunted by the past or drained by attachments that are no longer necessary for your growth. This could be anything from past relationships to dreams or visions that may have occurred to you in the past but are not relevant to where you're going. It might also be the spirit of a lost child or loved one, someone that has passed on or left your life, or the ghost of expectations unmet from the past, hopes, dreams, and future. All right, there's so much beauty and fullness waiting for you right now, beloved initiate. There's no need to further hold on to the past. Now, we did get this person was holding on to the past. That's what's draining their energy is I should have, could have, would have, but you didn't. You didn't. So now you're moving forward and you're going to. Okay, so like all that holding on to the past and sulking, what can you do about it? Who did I say this yesterday? I was beating someone up with this and not literally. I was like, what can you do about the past? You cannot change it. Crying about it, being upset, it's it's useless energy. There's nothing I can do about things I did yesterday. Nothing. I cannot go back to, there's no way, but guess what? I can plan for today and I can be hopeful for tomorrow. So in this sulking ass energy of, oh, I did this, it's not going to change anything. You're either going to change your life and move forward and be free, or you're going to stay bonded and bounded to your past because you know that they're illusions and you say, oh, I don't know which way to go. Away from them. You want to be free? Move away from illusions. You know that person means you no good. You know that ever since you met that third party, you can't get shit off the ground. You done tried business after business. It's not working. You done try to get jobs. It's not working. You know what it is? It's a person, people in your life that are not for you. And they're holding you back and they're siphoning your energy, right? Oh, there's this conversation. Oh, I don't know why this girl's this and this girl's that and this girl's this and this girl's that and I don't know why I'm not that. Because you don't like women. Okay? You can't find the right woman in your life because honestly you don't like women. Okay? Having an affair that both parties will take to the grave. Well, this one's too big and this one's too short and this one's too fat and this one's too skinny and this one's too happy and this one's too mad and this one's too, because you don't like women. Okay? We're going to leave that there. Both parties having an affair that both parties will take to the grave. Now they've dipped into some flesh that they don't know how to get out of that situation. Okay? There's so much beauty and fullness waiting for you right now. Beloved initiate, there's no need to future hold on to the past. Do not be scared. Change your way of thinking. It'll change your life. Where the mind goes, the body follows. Right? So if your mind says, I don't want to do this anymore, these things aren't good for me, these people aren't good for me, your body's going to stop responding to them. But if you keep saying, I think I kind of like this, I don't want no one to know about it, it kind of feels good, well, you're going to keep wanting to do it. Okay? You're going to keep wanting to do it. If you get in your mind, it's like dealing with a man that really doesn't like women, but you're intimate with them, but they don't want to like touch you and do, you're like, we are supposed to be doing this. You know, we can do this. This is natural. This is normal. We are allowed to do this. But it's like you can feel that their presence is not there, that their presence is somewhere else. And you're like, it's not that you don't think this person's attracted to you. It's not that it's just their desires of who they want to be with and how they want to be, whether that's women on women or men and whatever the case may be. But it's because they're not living in their truth and they're still holding on to something that they really don't want, or a experiment or a lesson in life or a season. It's like seasons don't mean forever. Seasons mean I did this season, I liked it or I didn't, and I moved on. In order to be released from things, do not be afraid of things that naturally have to dissipate and be done with. It's a season for a reason. We call summer season because it lasts for about 90 days. We call winter season because it lasts for 90 days. These things in your life, they don't have to go on forever, okay? Energy's energy. If it resonates. You are supported to do not be scared. And I see that a lot in this verbiage here. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared, blah, blah, blah. There's no, okay, so it says, there's so much beauty and fulfillment waiting for you right now. There's no need to further hold on to the past. Do not be afraid. You are supported so utterly and completely in this deep healing. Release now and all involved with benefit for the healing change. It's not abandoning what you love to give it full and proper burial. In fact, it's honoring and allowing what you don't to release it with pure love and light back to its source. It is spiritual freedom for you and what you have released, which is the destiny to all of life, which you eventually return. Sometimes this verbiage is very strange. It takes great trust, but if you allow Oris to help you, you will realize that in letting go, rebirth, and growth, it is really possible. You may experience grief, anger, fear, freedom, and a sense of relief at the same time. You're like, I feel free, but I'm angry and mad and upset, but it's like freeing. Like, what is this? Freeing. You're releasing yourself from bondage and low vibration entities, for we do not wrestle with flesh and blood, but of principalities, okay? So do not be afraid of any of these feelings, for they will naturally pass if you allow it to flow. These feelings will actually fertilize new life and allow you to become more of who you are and more in your truth. Trust that Oris will love and protect you, which for things that are being released into the world of death. Death too becomes new life. There's nothing to fear and everything is gain. There's nothing to fear by walking away from illusions and towards the truth and committing to a spirit of excellence. Now, I've been picking up a lot of this energy on this death energy, and when I picked that up, and I said that to someone last night, I'm like, I don't know who, what, when, where, why, or how. Look at this, came back out again, but I'm just hoping it's more death to these situations, that these cycles are endings. But if this is a cycle of death, literally, you only die once, right? But it will come in threes. And I don't know, yeah. So we just gotta. And then somebody had asked me about a patient that was one of my she just gave me a random name, because when you're spiritual, have spiritual friends, right? And it's like when you have spiritual friends, the conversation there, it's almost like you're talking in a code, but you don't realize it sounds like code until you're like, how are we talking like this? But she had gave me a name of a patient I was really close to at a facility I worked at, and I'm like, I wonder if that's her. So I'll be in touch with you guys, and I'll let you guys know that we are literally in a cycle of death, and what goes up must come down. And in order for everybody dies, but not everybody lives, and in order for new to happen, the things that are stagnant, they must go away. They must go away. So I love you so much. Happy Thankful Thursdays, 9/11 on the clock. Thank you, Get It Done, for the floating heart. Thank you guys for all your love, support, kindness, sharing. Thank you for being here. Like, subscribe, being part of my soul family. This reading felt fair. It felt that you have to let go of things in order to move forward in life. And it doesn't mean it's going to hurt you or harm you. It's just, it's time for new. It's time for new. Don't y'all want new and better? I love you guys so much. Happy Thankful Thursday. Keep your head up in your heart close to God. I love you guys so much. Email me, sunshinegoddess323@gmail.com. I love you guys so much. Let's say good morning to some of you guys. Quanika, Get It Done. Hey, Shell, God444, Amy, me. I'll just say the first one. Hey, Lady G, Aaliyah. All right, Quanika, these are some of, I'm glad that you guys got confirmation. Mika Jackson, Adrian, Mountain Flow, okay, Ask No Questions, Victory, God Life, Moneymakers, Goddess Eureka, Travel, Lydia, hey, Win, and that's most of my soul family, yes, and hey, Catherine, happy Thankful Thursday. I love you guys so much. Keep your head in your heart close, God, until we meet again. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.